Just want to say we're here at Giusti's Museo, or museum if you might want to call it, but what it is, it's just a testament and the documentation of what this family has maintained over 400 years of creating and producing the most authentic, what I say the most authentic balsamic vinegar is. And going back to the families, and one of the things that strikes me the most is looking at this ancient jug here where balsamic vinegar was first cared for at that point. And if you look at real close at it, you see it's put together. See, this one here fell and broke. And when it broke, an amazing thing was discovered. Balsamic vinegar, perhaps 300 years old. Look at that. I would like to lift the dome up, but I'm afraid to. This balsamic vinegar here is petrified. It's been here over 300 years in that jug. It's put together now, but when it broke, Luciano, who's now the caretaker, and I say caretaker, why? Because this family has the tradition of handing down that method of making the balsamic vinegar. And when it broke, his heart almost came right out. But the discovery was the reward of this ancient piece of balsamic vinegar in the solid form. Probably worth $1 million if they could reconstitute it. And take a look around here and just see some of the barrels that you see here. Barrels that go back many, many years. Take a look at this barrel here. Some of these barrels, I think, are even banded in wood. It tells you that it could go back over 300 years, because they stopped using wood to band these barrels 300 years ago. Now the acetaia.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Come with me.
Okay. What makes balsamic vinegar different from one acetaia to another? Now, acetaia is a place where they produce the vinegar. And what makes it one different and one more special than the other? Look, barrels that are maybe perhaps hundreds of years old, that are continually being used to enhance the character of the vinegar. This vinegar here might have some parts of the vinegar being over 100 years old. Many times they don't empty the barrel completely. They'll empty it up to 25% volume remaining and just fill it to 50%. So like that, you can have possibly generations of vinegar that go back for many, many years, as long as the barrels have been used without being cleaned. The character, the flavor, all has to do with these barrels. These barrels are extremely expensive if you wanted to buy one from a family that's been using it for many, many years. Okay, here you have a display of a batteria. And what is a batteria? A batteria is a succession of barrels produced, made up of different kinds of wood which gives the wonderful character to a good balsamic vinegar. Oak, chestnut, juniper, acacia, mulberry. These are all types of woods that, cherry, that's types of woods that really enhances it. And the more transferences you have from one barrel to another over a period of many years is going to give you that wonderful flavor and complexity. What is special about balsamic vinegar is not that how sweet it is, but special about it is the complexity. You need to have that balance of agrodolce or sweet and sour, but at the same time, you should be able to taste the many different layers of the different types of wood. The true old batteria in the Giuseppe Giusti Acetaia.